for your voice while speaking and political, political event of the Yamato Cybergy Station University. Reflector while delivering a campaign speak of the Rural Democratic Party. Man with a homemade plan who transported by medical help to Narayan hospital where he was from now dead. Due to so many aspects of accident and assassination, which was the first of a phenomenon Japanese Prime Minister since Sato and Torikyo. That's the February 26th incident in 1936. Incumbent Prime Minister Fumio decided to arrest it for everyone to September. What is the name of Shinzo Abe's wife? Shinzo Abe's wife. इतने में आई थी Abe's wife की arrival 4:55. Okay. How old was Shinzo Abe? 67. Who is the current Prime Minister of Japan? Hidetaka Fukushima. Shadow Shinzo Abe. डॉक्टर despite डॉक्टर का हम लोग को ध्यान में पाया ड्रॉप सिंधु आ गई प्राइम मिनिस्टर उन्हें किशीदा ये गलत हो जाता who killed the former prime minister of Japan Shinzo Abe Shinzo a polling in Japan also the suspects 41-year-old Tatsuo Yamagaki Tatsuo Yamagaki choose the antonym of the word dismay consultation testimony concern ये भी नहीं होगा कंसर्न पहले से भी कंसर्न कंसर्न पहले से ये लगा कर दे cinema detained emancipating Spain liberated followed emancipated from emancipated detained मतलब वो पकड़ लिया है कब्जा कर लिया what will fit in the blank taken from the passage leader from many countries expect so and dismayed Abe assassination which was the first of a former Japanese prime minister since Sato and Takashi Tokyo death and on the following during the before the which of the following is incorrect according to me I will found that around 3.5 hours after incident ये तो गलत है I was ट्रांसफर बाय बुलेटूथ कार टू द एम्बुलेंस एम्बुलेंस से ले गए थे ये भी गलत है ये भी गलत है ऑल है नहीं तो ये भी लगा दो I wanted to finish my dash routine work and join my friends at the pub. Efforts and lectures and display. Role person taken location hostel है Michael cheeky behavior at the party left Ashley dash especially since he seemed to be doing what purpose. Hilarious तो नहीं आएगा नहीं insolvent. Michael's cheeky behavior at the party. Negligent मतलब तो इग्नोर करना हो गया द नेग्लिजेंट नेग्लिजेंट करते हैं 10 क्वेश्चन हुए हैं 10 मिनट रह गए हैं 20 क्वेश्चन करने हैं द साइंटिस्ट वॉज क्यूरियस टू लर्न विच ऑफ द माइस would reach the exit of the test first way of the libertine होगा ना even though the salesman produced every dash he could think of from his bag of tricks the salesman produced every blendment book नहीं होगा डायरेक्ट from his bag of tricks his prospect wouldn't be blocked by his flattery blendment क्या होता है even though the salesman produced every The management is looking for someone with a with good knowledge of French and with 10 years experience in teaching. Error free. Select no error as your answer. If the container error fails, the management is looking for someone with a good knowledge. Very good knowledge of French and with 10 years experience in experience of teaching. Experience of teaching. The heavy rains which lashed the city for the past few days, from the past few days on, gave people a much needed respite with the sorting of respite. See, see, Nilofor's collection of Sichuan's jewelry incorporates a variety of traditional but also unconventional designs. Collection of the way you are able to speak and convince people to buy anything makes me feel that you are undoubtedly cut it for marketing. Cut it for marketing. In order to cater with the needs of our young population, we need to create at least 60,000 new schools within the next 5 years. In order to cater the needs of our young population, we need to create at least 60,000 new schools within the next 5 years. No matter, no pro. The children wanted to go to circus, but their father had already booked tickets for the ice skate. But their father, but their father had already booked. The electric car industry is poised for massive growth, but it's not yet clear which companies will come out on top. Came like come over, come out on top. By 1492, the Spanish had been expelling the Moors from the mainland entirely. In 1492, the Spanish had expelled the Moors from the had been the Spanish been expelling the Moors from the Spanish expelled by 1492, the Spanish is expelled the Moors, expelled the Moors. This word may or may not be appeared in their correct order. The anxious of the museum was very clear about the reopening of gallery. The curator of the museum. So he or she know watching take care. Yeah. 5 minutes बचे for Diwali that year. The Kapoors, Thomas, BC over decide. For Diwali that year, the Kapoors decided to feed the homeless. So yeah. The boy was controlled when he lost cycling. The boy was cycling when he lost control of his bicycle and rolled off. The woman was driving around alone when he got the call from a crying woman. CD. The detective was driving. The detective was driving around alone. A woman from a crying woman. The AT. Even though he was a newly passed out lawyer, Rudra managed to win the case for his client. ये तो आसान था है ना. Paracetamol. I have an elderly patient who is suffering from a severe case of Alzheimer. Forget very. पर लिखा पहले है क्या लिखा है heading में. In the following question, the first part of the sentence passage number one. The rest of sentence is explained into five. पहला तो फिक्स है मतलब. I have an elderly patient who is suffering from a severe case of Alzheimer. Forget very. And but he said just a few minutes before ऐसा. पी तो नहीं आएगा भाई. पी तो नहीं आएगा. पहला तो फिक्स है. एक दो तीन चार पाँच. पी नहीं आएगा यहाँ पर. पी कर देता हूँ. He can barely remember his son. I have an elderly patient who suffers from severe. He can barely remember his own name. क्यों आ सकता है? But by the stretch of some miracle, perhaps a miracle of love, he remembers who his wife is. क्यू और आर का तो पेड़ बन रहा है भाई. पहले ई आएगा. सॉरी. हाँ क्यू आ रहा है. पहले क्यू आएगा फिर आर. Then what? That every morning she show up to spend a few hours with him. He usually greet her by saying, "Hello, my beautiful Kate." तो यहाँ से शुरू होगा. The stretch आर भी नहीं होगा. Q P Q P R S T. Every morning she show up to spend a few hours with him. He usually greet her by saying, "Hello, my beautiful Kate." ठीक है ये. भाई what sentence would be second sentence of the paragraph? P. Which sentence would be the third sentence of paragraph? एक दो तीन चार. Which sentence would be for एक दो तीन चार? As fifth. This is the last. गलत लग रहा है मुझको यार ये paragraph. Paragraph fifth. Quant Charlie views प्लस का 13 प्लस का 17 प्राइम लग रहा है. प्लस 19 प्लस का 23 प्राइम. तो क्या इसका 15 प्राइम 25 को 27 आएगा 29 आएगा. 11 फिर से लास्ट यार एक से सुनना ये यार पॉइंट 10 से मल्टीप्लाई कर देता हूँ सबको। 700, 1600, ये कितना आया? 800, 375। और ये कितना आ गया? 525। आ गया कुछ 50, 425, 1125, 1125 यानी कि 112.5। ये क्या है? 15 मल्टीप्लाई हो रहा है, मेरे को लगा ज्यादा बढ़ रहा है। 1 + 2, 2 नहीं 3 होगा। 3 + 4 और चल रहा है क्या? 5, 55, 27, 270 + 6, 7 + 8, 7 और 8, 15। 240, 56, 56 ठीक है, ये सही है। 0.5 से मल्टीप्लाई, फिर 1 से मल्टीप्लाई, फिर 2 से मल्टीप्लाई, फिर 4 से डबल हो रहा है ये 64। ये भी मल्टीप्लाई हो रहा है, 1 2 नहीं हो रहा, 1 2 6, ये क्या हो रहा है? 0 बस गया, +1 10 गया। ये क्या हो रहा है? 4, चलिए 4 3, पता नहीं क्या है ये। If the sum of zeros of quadratic equation is 4, ये क्या आ गया? 1 + 3 4 आ गया। And product of zeros -5, ये क्या आ गया? That is the quadratic equation। ये होना है, समझा सोच रहा है सर। x² 2 × 1 5 3, कौन सा बड़ा है? ये बड़ा है। सिंप्लीफिकेशन 1000 -80, 920। लिख क्यों रहा हूँ मैं इसके लिए? 20, 88, 108, 108 और 55, 108, 15, 23, 5, 85, 25, 400, 180, 580, 580 और 30 आ गया। 12, 4, 12, 16, 2 की पावर 3 8, 2 की पावर 4, 16, 135 और 135, ये 15, 32, 28 into 15 minus 5. 3 उठाया 120 120 4 380 385 so 5 600 yeah, yeah. What is the difference between the total number of female employees? Sales, management, securities, HR, IT, eight, four, yeah, male, female का है ना 80 140 200 300 100 180 150 250 120 240 What is the total number of female employee and the total number of male employee only divided by 200 300 400 570 650 300 440 540 620 620 820 870 870 910 910 और 200 1110 350 450 460 The number of female employees in IT and HR department in is what percent more IT or HR 270 is what the number of employees in management teams of कब 10% the number of male employees in securities and sales department together 390 together 390 together is about percent of total number of male employees in male department ये कितना है भाई 3 कितना होता है भाई 3 से कम क्या 13 ये 3 और 2 7 10 3 What is the average number of female employees in sales, HR, and IT together? Sales, management, HR, IT. सिक्योरिटी विभाग 550 4 से 1 3 1 2 3 7 What is the respective ratio of total number of male employees in sales department and IT department together? Sales and IT. In source, total number of female employees in same departments. Sales and IT. Yes. Yes, or thus. Arithmetic. Some of the age of Tony and Monings is Tony and Monings 72. We are in the age of Tony. Find a 2013 ये कितना है 36 36 दो आ गए 2 26 4 30 आ गए there are 5 numbers the average of these 5 numbers is equal to value of x what is the average number one average of the number is one more number 20 is added The difference between compoundation and simple interest will be better. What is the average number of means and pendant sold in all five shops? So it's a start. Those are March. What is the average number of and pendant sold? नब्बे 120 120 190 225 the number of bracelets sold in both B and D together. B and D. So here is the percent of binders holdings of A and C together. A and C banded together. What is the ratio between the number of bracelet and pendants in shops? Bracelet in shop A, 45 is 75 and band. So the number of residents of these banks together is brushes and beings of the world. So this is what the name is in shop A. That's what is the difference between average number of bracelet and necklace sold in one five? What is the account demand and Charlie's it's a sound those of pouch 41 necklace 90 200 290 340 6 7 5 the difference between the compound rate and simple interest one is for 2 years at 10%. When the interest is compounded annually, it will be compounded. In this case, 1% is so just so. If the interest will compound in half, I the difference in two interest will be 20%. Just so. Interest will compound in halfway. That is a 50% more efficient than Rajesh. If Rajesh can do to 26% work in 13 days. 6% in 100% in 15 days. Find the time taken by opening the work and both words to it. So this YPA can fill the tank thrice as far as C is thrice, while B can fill the tank twice as far as C. If B and C together can fill the tank in 12 hours. Nine to 12. If B is equal to 12. A vehicle started from point A with the initial speed of 42 km per hour with the increasing every hour by 6 km. The distance between A and B was no time taken and able to complete the difference between downstream speed and upstream speed is 7 km and both drive 65 km by the speed of both in still water. Both stream means तो stream किया हुई and the boat travels 65 kilometers. Uh, 16 3 or 16 3.5 16.5 साउंड अपनी टिप तो बहुत ही खराब हुई 2 महीने के बाद दे रहा हूँ मैं पहला मौका अर्थमेटिक की कलम गलत की भाई रीजन में देखते क्या हाल है 8% अगर वो है इंडिसेंट कौन सा जुलाई जुलाई जून जुलाई अगस्त सितंबर 10 16 Each of was born in the same year, no two persons were born on the same day. M was born after I was born after P. I was born just before J, and both were born in 1 week at 30 days. ये 30 days वाला ये जून जुलाई अगस्त और ये तो एन और जे एन और जे एन वाज बोर्न इन जुलाई ये तो कट गया गाइस एन यहाँ आएगा जुलाई में से के वाज बोर्न 10 सितंबर के इन L was born just before J, and both were born in the month which has 30 days. P were born June, July, and was born after I, who was born after P, and was born just before J, and both were born in the month which has 30 days, and was born in July. June लग गया खराब है J. K was born on 10 September 2000 वोट हो गया and O तो मैं एन यहाँ लिखूंगा एक दो तो एन यहाँ लिखूंगा एक दो तो एन यहाँ आएगा वो यहाँ आएगा आई और एम आई एम पी who was born 16 September and who was born just after J and who among the following is the oldest L on which day was born 16 August. How many persons were born between P and O? 1. What is the code for prepare in the given code language? In the given code language. Prepare. Prepare कहाँ है 1 2 3 जगह prepare. एमओ लग रहा है भाई मेरे को और कुछ तो कॉमन नहीं है. What is the code for peace in the given code? Peace 2 जगह है peace. एल भी है. What is the code for faith in the given code? faith 3 जगह faith. K H greater than C. G से बड़ा है. G से बड़ा है. नहीं जा पाएगा. D greater than G. C ये भी नहीं जा पाएगा. Neither. L greater than G. R से तो बड़ा है. B से ठीक है बड़ा है. L equal to G. पहला ही बोला है भाई. L greater than G, A से बड़ा G से हो गया, D greater than G, दोनों को 6% बहुत different of unit item and 13 of 3 item bags, watches and marks. Bag, watches, marks. Each item has been bought by at least 1% and at most 2%. At most 2, at least 1. 6%. G bought 12 bags. G 12. P bought 4 unit. P bought 4 more unit than that of Y. Yes, who does not buy watches? तो watches के यहाँ Y नहीं आएगा, Y यहाँ नहीं आएगा. Q and P both same item. Q और P तो same ही आएंगे. 1% bought 10 watches. 10 यहाँ पे आएगा. Neither P nor Y bought bags. P और Y यहाँ नहीं आएंगे. तो Y यहाँ आएगा. T bought 15 units. T जो है 15 units खरीदा. F and same item. तो P यहाँ आएगा. इसमें दो भी आएंगे. Nobody bought 15 marks or watches. 15 नहीं आएगा. 15 ये आ गया. QP साथ में 14. तो ये Q हो गया. 4 ज्यादा है. P क्या हो सकता है? P हो सकता है 12 तो 16 नहीं हो सकता. 15 तो 19 हो सकता है. 14 नहीं हो सकता. 13 से 17 भी हो सकता है. T 15 है. G bought 12 bags. He bought 4 more than Y. Who does not buy watches? तो Y Y 13 17 है. ठीक है. Who has bought maximum number of units? Maximum number कितना है? 19. by dash has bought dash watches. By find on G12 F19 Q10. Who has bought bags? The one who has bought 10 units. The one who bought only 1 units. Dash has bought dash unit of mass. And then Y how many such players of the if we eliminate all numbers from this series, then which of the following elements is 11 volume from the left? All numbers 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 E, which is the second element to the left of the fifth element from the right. Second Which of the following is in the middle of the 10th time on the left hand and the ninth time? The 8 people, 8, 8 people are sitting in a row facing north and sitting at one end. Three, four, five, six, seven, eight, two, three, four, five, six, seven. One and only to be one second and Q is the name of the one who's sitting at a screen and Q and dollar in various name. Who's sitting at just no one is sitting in Q and Q and Q and who's sitting at the angriest word. But P is sitting to the immediate left of L and only 2% sitting in P. R is immediate neighbor of neither over to one. Guess what say yeah. Who is sitting second to the left of S? P. How many people are sitting in R and O? 1, 2, 3. Which of the following is P is oriented to the right of S? Voice to P is an Indian road. And we go to the right of L. 1, 2, 3. Who is oriented to the right of P? Who is sitting second to the right of 1? Who is sitting in the left of 4? Second right of 1. Q. All medicine is therapy. All sports are therapy. All medicine is therapy. All sports are therapy. No sport is nuclear. Some therapy are non-nuclear. Some therapy are not nuclear. So yeah, no therapy is nuclear. Same was of that. China the some clips are pop. Some copy of manual. New manual dictionary. No copy of dictionary. Some copies are dictionary. I some because are bad. Some word are parrot. No word is rabbit. Some word are rabbit. Some parrot are bird. There are 8 members in family. In a certain God language standards is written as there are 6 as if the different is the nearest for the 2 student. एक दो तीन चार पाँच छः two synthesize local figure then only Ra and Sita Rupa got more marks than you. Rupa, you need to score more than Neetu has not scored. Who among them scored the lowest? Who scored the second lowest one? Wow. How many student scores more than Neetu? There are 8 members in a family. There are two couples. In the family, D is the brother of F. D is brother of F. G is only daughter of F. E is sister-in-law of D. E यहाँ पे आ सकता है. C is the daughter-in-law of B. Who is mother of F? E is sister-in-law of B. C is the daughter-in-law of B. Mother of F. A is the nephew of F. H is only daughter of D. How is F related to D? How is F related to D? यहाँ लिखा है D is the brother of G. D is brother of F. G is the only daughter of F. E is the sister-in-law of D. Brother and how is H related to F? How is C related to F? Sister-in-law. How many such ones? Yeah, वही सब चीज घटिया है. परसेंटाइल भी घटिया है. एक्यूरेसी भी घटिया है. नंबर भी घटिया है. और रैंक भी इससे ज्यादा घटिया. 70 नंबर. कट ऑफ भी मिल नहीं भाई. 4 मार्क्स का कट ऑफ से 2 महीने के बाद दिया है ये पहला नंबर. इंग्लिश खराब हो चुकी है पूरी. सही करनी पड़ेगी. मैथ भी खराब हो चुकी है. रीजनिंग फिर भी ठीक है. चलो भाई देखते हैं।